Once upon a time, in a small but prosperous village of Umueze, there was a princess named Egonma. From the moment she was born, her beauty was like no other. Her skin glowed like the morning sun, her eyes sparkled like the stars, her smile warmed even the coldest heart. The villagers whispered the gods had gifted her beauty, and everyone from the neighboring villages to distant lands spoke of her charm. Egonma's father, King Emenike, was not only a weighty and a powerful ruler, but also a kind-hearted man who doted on his daughter. He made sure Egonma lacked nothing. She grew up in a grand palace with maids, tutors, and the finest thing gold could buy. Yet, Egonma's beauty was not her only charm. She was also wise, kind, and graceful qualities that made her the perfect princess. But there was one thing Egonma had decided from a young age. She told herself, I will marry a man who is richer than my father and the most handsome man across all the 7 villages. This wish, born from her innocence as a child, stayed with her even as she grew older. When Egonma turned 18, words of her beauty spread like wildfire. Able men from all over the land came to try and win her heart. Farmers, hunters, traders, even princes from other kingdoms brought gifts of gold, precious gems, and exotic animals, hoping to impress her. One day, a long line of suitors stretched from the palace gate to the village square. Each man eagerly awaits his turn to present himself before the princess. Egonma met them all with a kind smile, but politely declined their offers. No, she said firmly but gentle, I cannot marry you. The villagers grew curious. Why was Egonma refusing so many fine young men? Even the elders wondered if she was too proud, but Egonma simply held on to her childhood dream. One day, a wealthy prince from the neighboring kingdom of Obele arrived at the palace gate with a caravan of treasures. He brought gold statues, silk from distant lands, and a barrels of the finest wine. Surely, he thought, no woman could resist such wealth. But when Egonma met him, she shook her head. I am sorry, your highness, she said. You are wealthy, but not wealthier than my father. The prince left in disappointment, and the news of Egonma's rejection spread far and wide. Soon, her fame reached beyond the land. Merchants carried tales of her beauty across the sea. Sailors sang songs of her in faraway lands. Even the creatures of the deep ocean heard of her stories. Deep beneath the waves, in the magical kingdom of the sea, a merman prince named Ifechi heard of Egonma. Ifechi was the youngest son of the sea king, and like Egonma, he was known for his stunning looks. His scales shimmered like diamond. His voice was as melodious as the ocean breeze. Intrigued by the tale of the princess who refused all suitors, Ifechi decided to see her for himself. Perhaps, he thought, this is the woman I've been waiting for. Ifechi shared his plan with his coolest friends, other mermen who were loyal and daring. Together, they used their magical powers to transform into humans. They emerged from the sea one starry night, their shimmering scales replaced by golden skin, and their tails turned into strong legs. The next morning, Ifechi arrived at the palace gate, disguised as a wedding merchant. He wore a robe of the finest silk, and his hair glistened like the sun on water. Behind him were wagons loaded with treasures, pearls, corals, and gold coin that no mortal could ever find on land. When Egonma saw him, her heart skipped a beat. She had never seen a man so handsome. Her smile was warm, her eyes sparkled like the ocean. Yet, she reminded herself of her wish. Who are you? She asked, her voice steady despite her racing heart. My name is Ifechi, he replied with a bow. I came from a far distant land across the sea. I have heard of your beauty and kindness, and I bring these treasures to honor you. The king and his council were amazed at the wealth Ifechi brought. The pearls alone could buy an entire kingdom, yet Egonma wanted to test him further. If you wish to marry me, Egonma said, you must prove your worth. You must complete these 3 tasks that shows not just your wealth, but your courage, wisdom, and strength. Ifechi smiled, confident in his abilities. What are these tasks, my princess? The first, she said, is to bring me the rarest flower from the tallest mountain in our land. The second is to catch the golden fish that swims in the sacred river. The third is to defeat the fearsome beasts that guard the ancient forest. The tasks were nearly impossible, but Ifechi accepted them without hesitation. With his mermaid friends secretly helping him, Ifechi set off on his quest. Using his agility and wit, he climbed the tallest mountain and found the rare flower. The villagers were amazed when he returned with it the next day. For the second task, Ifechi dived into the sacred river. With his natural skill as a creature of the sea, caught the elusive golden fish. The third task was most dangerous. The beast in the ancient forest were a monstrous creature with fiery eye and sharp claws. Ifechi used a magical trident hidden beneath the sea to defeat the beast, returning victorious. Egonma was impressed for the first time. She felt her heart opening to someone, but something about Ifechi seemed mysterious. "Who are you really?" she asked one evening as they walked by the river. Ifechi hesitated, but he knew he couldn't keep his secret forever. He revealed his true identity as the Prince of the Sea. At first, Egonma was shocked. How could she marry someone who wasn't entirely human? But Ifechi spoke from his heart. "I love you for who you are, Egonma. I have crossed mountains, rivers, and forests for you. I may not be human, but my love for you is real." Egonma realized that she had found what she truly wanted. Not just a man richer than her father or more handsome than anyone else, but someone who loved her deeply. She accepted Ifechi's proposal, and their wedding was a grand celebration that united the land and the sea. To this day, the story of Princess Egonma and Prince Ifechi is told in songs and dances, a tale of love that overcame boundaries and brought two worlds together.